Code Along, we cover the basics of creating a game in Roblox. But what if you had someone to teach you the ins and outs of Roblox? What works and what doesn't work? And that's exactly what this guest does. Genevieve Johnson is a senior instructional designer at Roblox. She helps game developers, like you, create the game of their dreams. Hey, Genevieve.
Hey, Shayna.
Welcome to the Code Zone.
I'm so glad to be here.
We're going to play Jenga to get to know you better. Each of us will remove one of these blocks and place it at the top of the tower, making it crumble. If it crumbles, that round of the game is over and another one begins. As you see, the tower has 4 different colors. Each color represents a theme. When you pull a specific colored block, you will have to answer the question from that color theme. The color themes include purple for childhood memories, red for career, green for inspiration, and blue for a challenge. Let's get started.
All right, let's go.
All right. This one is calling my name.
You did that so smoothly.
Thank you. Let me put it on top right now so I don't forget. Okay, inspiration. Are storyboards involved in the game design process, or do developers work with a storyboard artist?
Yes, so much. Anytime that you're making something in a 3D virtual or digital world, you have to know, like, what are you actually making? What does the world look like? What are the story beats? And that could be as simple as stick figures. You know, like, I know plenty of people, they're not great artists, but they're really good storytellers. So their storyboard might literally be text of stories. We work with story artists all the time, and storyboards are so important to making any sort of like video game or digital experience.
Okay, this one's calling my name though.
You got it. You got this.
Yeah,
okay.
There we go. Okay, on top there, cool. Inspiration. For Roblox game creators, how should they get their games to the top of the charts?
You know, this is kind of tough to hear. You almost can't concentrate on that in the beginning. If you keep making games, the more that you're going to learn, and if you keep making like new types of digital experiences, like your skills are going to grow. You're going to learn more about like how to keep your audience happy in the long run. And that is going to lead to better retention and getting you towards the top of the chart.
Right.
But you really just got to concentrate, like, is it something that you yourself want to go and spend time in? And then worry about that first.
Yeah, I love that. It's definitely a marathon, not a race.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. All right. Beautiful. It's your turn.
Oh, all right.
It's getting a little crazy already.
It is getting crazy, but that's the whole point of Jenga. I changed my mind. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. You have 10 seconds, again, to list careers of those interested in gaming and tech.
So we got all kinds of different engineers. You got UX designers, you got people who are making the back ends, you got people who are matchmaking, getting people together, you got artists who are making sounds, you've got people who are working on accessibility to make sure everyone can play it, and that's 10 seconds. Okay.
That was so many though, that was so good.
Yeah. Wow. There's careers for everybody in game design.
I love that, and that in itself is a story.
All right. Ooh. Okay. I keep going for the ones on the opposite side of me.
I know, you're so brave. You got it.
I can't give up.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
That was scary.
It's getting scarier. Okay.
This one is a career card.
Okay.
Ready?
What you got?
All right. Tell us about the process of creating a game in Roblox.
So the first thing that we do is we really figure out what's it all about? What do we want people to come away with? It could be something like we want them to understand like how to make a variable. Or it could be if you're making a spooky game, you want them to come away with that feeling of like, you know, like fear and tension, or you want them to have happiness and like be stress relief, and you're gonna go farm something, right? So you kind of figure out like what is that feeling and what's the story that you wanna make? And then from there we start just like spitballing, like, okay, what could it look like? So really kind of like figuring out what's the setting and what we want people to come away with. And then we start storyboarding things. We start drawing it on paper to reference what we want things to look like. And then you're gonna make sure that you're getting people to take a look at it, getting people to play it. Right. You wanna make sure like they were actually getting what you want out of it. And you need to get that from a wide audience.
It's just about to pick green.
We can play like a mini Jenga.
So we're back with a new tower. We're not gonna knock it down this time.
We will eventually.
We probably will. Though.
Okay.
We probably will. Okay.
All right.
almost, I was so scared. I was very
No, I didn't want to talk. I didn't.
Right. Okay. Remix. What is the biggest challenge you have as a woman in this evolving gaming and entertainment space? How have you overcome it?
And you have to sort of like balance like being a woman in the game industry and being a role model and really trying to respect the communities and the people who held open doors for you. So now you have to go hold open doors for people behind you. And that took me a while to understand because I just wanted to come in and make things. I didn't want to be asked about it. I just wanted to like do the thing. But then I started thinking about like all those people who came before me, and I wouldn't be here without that. And so I think like it's so important for me to do things like this, to come and talk to you and like come and like do these experiences so people can see like what an amazing job and career this could be. But it can be a lot to sometimes have to balance being a role model and like supporting your community and supporting your family while trying to make the things that you want to make.
Great choice.
I'm gonna go for oh, nope. Okay, all right. Beautiful. Yeah. Put it right in the center. Wiggled, it's good. Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay, beautiful. Alrighty. Oh, this is childhood memories, by the way, guys.
Childhood memories, okay.
What tools would you recommend to younger viewers wanting to create their own game?
There's so much. It's really whatever tools you have, you can use. There's obviously like software. I mentioned Maya. If you have access to things like Roblox Studio, obviously I'm super biased and I think everyone should make Roblox games because you make whatever you want and it's free. But if you have access to Minecraft or Scratch or Unreal, or if you have access to paper and pencil, like you can make really cool like pen and paper, like board games. Actually, professionally, when you go to school for video game design, a lot of times the first thing they have you do is literally make paper and pencil games.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're like, take a step back from the computer and see what you can do in real life. Yeah. The important thing is just start making things.
Yeah.
So are we done?
Yeah, that's all the questions I have for you.
Okay, I was like scared. I think this part of it is still like, no, you can't knock it over.
It's like,
all right.
No, give it one more push, one more good push. You got it. There we go.
Okay.
Yes. It's over. All the questions over. No, just kidding. Okay. Oh my goodness. What a pleasure it was to have you. Thank you so much. That's all we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching.